Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Fasten your seatbelts for one of the great divisional rivalries in the NFL. This is the first of 2 games between these teams this year, and you know it's going to be entertaining. It's the Jets going up against the Dolphins.
Thank you, Larry. It is a hot and humid afternoon as we get set for football in the southern part of the Sunshine State in Miami, Florida. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. First carry for a Miami native. This is Dalvin Cook. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Play action, Garoppolo. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. David Irving in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? Comes to Cook. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. First run back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. 10 yards still left on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
set up a throw. Well, he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up fourth.
Now, that's a great opening series defensively. You force what should be a 3-and-out on your opening possession.
And great coverage there on third down to force the incompletion to set up fourth. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds, and they spotted it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. And the first drive, 3-and-out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. Because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Second down following the run. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Byron Maxwell. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
What's up, man?
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick-6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
How many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
So 2nd and 10 here. They run the counter with Cook, and he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Play fake. Garoppolo. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
The reason that counter or misdirection plays work so well is that usually you've given them a reason to think that everything's going to the direction it starts initially. You've run that type of a play throughout the game. You've given them that look. And now you're going to counter things and bring it back the other way. Almost a tendency breaker at times. And a lot of it is making sure that you have an illusion, almost like a magician. Look over here, but the play is actually happening over there, and that's where running back's vision comes into play. See the hole in a place where people don't expect and get there with some speed.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
And he'll bang that one through.
I played a little bit. I'm in like 3 leagues, and it's kind of funny because all 3 leagues were in the playoffs at the same time, so I wasn't playing at all. So I'm just.
That's fielded in the end zone.
I've been getting the hang of it again now.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Back here with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Yeah.
We've had the kickoff to begin the first quarter. Now it's time for the second quarter kickoff as they take over here, different. 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. He'll drop to throw. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
I gotta get Jarvis more involved. I'm gonna trade him. I don't ever really use him.
They run the counter now on first down. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Well, forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
And some extras coming up on the line here, ready for the blitz. They're going to look to throw. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third.
Here we go now.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Can't get a yard,
and it brings up fourth.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. Fake. They'll look to throw.
Throw the ball. What are you doing? He's wide open. Oh my God.
For a loss of 5.
Damn. Look at QP not playing good today.
They start the drive with Cook. Cook able to escape. Room to run inside the 40. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Well, plenty of credit has to go to the guy carrying the ball. He broke the tackle and gained the yardage.
I hate doing it, but it's such a habit.
That doesn't mean that the defender's bad. They're not going to make 100% of the tackles all the time. Even the best in the game will miss one occasionally. The key is not to let it snowball and miss tackle after tackle. On that play, credit to the offense, but that doesn't make the defense bad.
Garoppolo on first down. Left side complete. Safarian Jenkins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Who got the ball first? You did, right?
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. Garoppolo to throw on second down. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Safarian-Jenkins.
Like,
and now it's third down.
You want to throw it, but then you're like, oh, I can run. And then you take too long to throw it. And then they move away from the spot, right?
I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Our first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from Green Bay. Early lead in that one for the Packers. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. On third down, they go Lynch. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point. So no problems converting there.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Well, at least it wasn't my rookie running back. Nah, I think it was on yours. I don't know who it was. I'm just glad it wasn't my running back.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now a play fake here on first down.
Jesus.
Nowhere
Thanks,
to go.
running back.
He lost the football.
He didn't even block the dude.
And it's a touchdown from the Jets.
That's fucked up.
It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give
literally
kudos to the
run
defense.
by.
It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
I can't believe he literally did not block him.
And out come the Dolphins now.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Defense showing blitz. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. They'll set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. And, Charles, a couple extra defensive backs in here on 3rd and 1.
Not expecting them to run it at all.
On play action. They'll throw. To the right side here, the tight end Thomas. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. So out now come the Jets. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
They run it again with Cook. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top. As we check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando. He's standing by with our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
All right, let's see if we can turn around the second half.
Ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Bro, hit the hole.
Yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Fucking idiots.
So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
My God. Thanks, quarterback.
The tight end Julius Thomas, the intended target, and it's third down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync,
literally standing 5 yards away from you, bro. Hit him in the chest.
It doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
The Dolphins on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Forced out to his left.
Go back up the field.
Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted.
I don't want to play what the fuck anyways.
And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And now the offense operates in the red zone. They'll run for it with Cook. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there.
Yeah, he's
touchdown of the new season.
I guess whoever had the team before me drafted him. He's like a superstar. He's like 21 or 22 years old.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
I can't make any trades or anything because the cap's messed up. Yeah, so I can't take any more cap penalties. So everybody's got to stay.
Captain Zero out now as he'll kick this one away.
Literally lost this game because of how bad of offense I'm playing.
The Dolphins getting set to
It's like
go here.
two, basically two pick sixes.
Just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you
Crazy
start
thing
that
is,
next drive, or no, you just throw that
I
out
never
the window?
make throws like that.
I think you
don't even know
are.
why
I don't
I'm
think
doing
that there's
that
any
right now.
way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just
Literally,
go ahead and be
bro.
loose with the football
52
again.
yards of
You're
offense.
going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Just go ahead and get this
one
shit
up to
over
the
with.
26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
Down by.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
We're down by 17.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Oh shit.
Dancing to his left. And he hits
Oh
his
my
target.
God,
It's
someone
Kenny
held onto the
Stills.
ball.
And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
I drafted 2 linemen in the draft. Well, if we want any chance, we got to score here.
Here comes the D swarming to the line. A handoff as they run the counter play. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a
Muhammad
joke.
Wilkerson elevated a tempo program that was looking for players like him, and he's carried that on into the NFL. What a terrific play there.
Yeah, nice tackle for loss for the former Temple Owl, as you said, and the 30th pick in the 2011 draft.
Now let's go. Watch it now, Barney.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right.
Come upfield.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
That's like the 3rd time that's happened right there on the sideline like that.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. Not good.
This shit
0
is
for 4
crazy.
thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And it's caught by Parker.
You know the crazy thing about that pass? You know something funny about that pass? That ball was not supposed to be to him. That's how bad of a pass that just was.
So after that big play,
Hey, shout out to Madden though for the other receiver having some awareness.
They go play action here
Oh,
on
shit.
1st down. Steps away. Steps
Throw it! He's literally standing there. Ooh, broken ribs.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback right in the face of him.
My quarterback got to throw the ball, man.
He took a hit on that last play.
He's
Now let's
killing
see how
me.
he and
He's
the
getting
offense
murdered back
respond
there,
on
too.
2nd. Yeah, the defense definitely showing blitz here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Oh, God.
Nice
Can't get
job there
anything
defensively
going.
to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone
Quarterback's
pretty
tripping.
well. I could come right back out.
Nobody's
The
making.
Dolphins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now back to throw. Throwing the out route.
He caught it.
That's Thomas.
Okay. There we go.
Here as he's taken down at the 24.
Let's go.
The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Back to throw here. And no escaping this time as he'll
got 2 linemen blocking literally nobody.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Come on, man. Fucking have some awareness. I'll get my fucking rookie quarterback murdered out here.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Able to slither by. And a 5-yard gain.
Get him! That should have been a touchdown.
Not too many offenses want to turn.
You fucking block him. I just juked that one dude. That's a fucking touchdown.
Pay it off with some points.
These motherfuckers here, man. I need this game to hurry up and be over with. This shit is ridiculous. Come off a good-ass game at week 1.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And he finds Stills complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I wish I would have was passing like this earlier in the game. It wouldn't be 24-7.
Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
I don't have enough time to get back in this game.
On this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain, but I wouldn't abandon the run totally. Because otherwise, pass rush is just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They'll drop the throw.
Oh shit!
Flush to his,
nobody. I couldn't throw that. I just had to take it. Sorry, QB. I couldn't do it. That was gonna be another pick 6.
For a loss of a couple.
Couldn't take it. We are getting murdered. I mean, get a field goal here, be down 14, 2-possession game.
Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal.
Hell yeah, it is.
Back to throw.
Like, look, there's 3 people. There's literally 3 people that just let him run right up the middle of the field. 2. Come on, man. Come on, man. You gotta fix that shit. That's ridiculous. Come on, man. That shouldn't happen. He literally ran right fucking past the center, and 3 people just let him go by.
On now the Miami field goal unit. From the right hash here should be an easy one. And this one is right through. On the NFL scoreboard, 3rd quarter
That's
now. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Back now in Miami. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4.
that play at? Sorry, I can't find it. Oh, no.
And they still need 8 yards for the first here on 2nd down. To throw.
That was my man. Damn it.
In on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's
oh, no catch. Let's go.
The throw led him a little too
okay.
far. Brings up
ooh, they bailed me out. Thank you, Madden. I legit can't find that play from that shit. Fuck off.
Jets on 3rd down. 0
It's
for
all
3
good.
to this
Don't
point.
worry
They
about it.
could use a
My team will
conversion.
probably find
This
a way
is
here
3rd and
to
8.
fuck it up.
Garoppolo.
Oh!
Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete.
Job,
he
D.
had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Nothing. I was talking to myself.
Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he's on to punt for New York.
All right, but we got to score quick. We got to score quick. Have to score here. 3 is not an option.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. So now here come the Dolphins. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now he'll turn and throw deep.
Oh my, that is such a horrible pass.
So
He's literally wide open, bro.
Down,
oh my God.
This defense was definitely alert to the
He's got good ass passing stats. Like, why is he passing so bad?
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect
bro,
more passes like that downfield.
That motherfucker was wide open.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line.
Oh, he's gone.
Together. Going deep here for Parker. And that's
Let's go.
Inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
All right, here we go.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Being chased out.
Oh, shit.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because
pressed the hell up right now.
Week after week.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And Stills over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but they have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks. Those guys are worth their weight in gold.
1st down and goal. The offense knocking on the door. They'll run it now out of the gun.
It's the rookie. Come on, man. You got to block him.
At the line of scrimmage.
Help a brother out.
No gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. still need 10 yards here to find pay dirt. It's 2nd and goal from, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 1-score game. He's got it, and it's 24-17.
All right, boys.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Strip it.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. New York set to take the field. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. He's got his man.
Step up! Come on!
Brought down after a good gain. And a nice gain.
I legit thought you were about to run the ball. I didn't expect that, but damn, come on, man. Step up on him.
Got the lead, 4th quarter.
Bet that shit down.
Firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
First down, the run with Lynch. They find some open field here. And look out, a big hit to the shoulder pads.
Hey,
took
Marshawn,
him right
you're
off
supposed to
his feet
fumble for me right
at
there,
the 24-yard line. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Damn. 2 damn plays.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Yeah.
So the D-line's going to spread out. Back to the ground, this time Cook. And he'll get
Bro,
5 here as he'll take
y'all supposed to be blitzing.
Inside the 20-yard line.
I thought I switched the play.
Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football, get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Boy, this game been over. Watch that fucking see.
On second down, Lynch. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Every yard they gain, getting them better and better field position, and obviously a field goal makes this a 2-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack portion of his sheet, right? He's looking for, okay, what do we have that's going to keep us in a good spot? No lost yardage plays. Let's kick a field goal and go up 2 scores. If we score a touchdown, great, but that's not what you're really playing for.
Ain't not that bad.
Time for a break.
We're doing pretty well this year in real life.
We're back to see what happens after this. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll run it. Here's Lynch.
Did he get it?
Push his way down to about the 14. It'll be called again.
Let's go.
That'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close.
Up to you, man.
Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
And Catanzero's kick is right through. And that will
Damn, man.
Even further.
Play good enough defense to win this damn game.
Could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible.
Basically 2 pick sixes and fucking fumble return for a touchdown. 21 fucking points because of
to boot this one away on the kickoff. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
Bro, who are you throwing to?
And went no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
I wonder if my dude's drunk. This boy was putting everything on a dime in week 1. This boy throwing to no man's land.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
This boy retarded.
He'll drop to throw. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Looking to throw.
Oh, shit.
Flushed out right. And it pops free. The
Thank you for not catching that.
Jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. They'll set up a throw. It's complete. Stills. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. And now a 1st down following that long gain. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he takes
How is he going untouched?
This will be incomplete. He was looking to go back to Stills, and that'll bring
Good
up 2nd
Lord.
down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep
Got
people
fucking
away.
people's just standing around.
Pressure. Fortunate just to get
Man,
rid of it.
fix the
One of the
fucking
reasons they're
game.
down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure.
Get my
We saw
quarterback
another
murdered
example
out
of it
here.
there. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He drops it off for Bernard. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll run it now out of the gun.
That's a touchdown.
The gain there, 2nd and goal.
Fucking
now
game is
the
retarded.
The last of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Now they'll run it on the toss.
70. Hey, good shit, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Great shit. You block him, he walks in for a fucking touchdown.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. But probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
good game.
Right.
Exactly.
And a big collision there
Damn.
as he winds up flat on his back. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. The clock cannot be stopped. Your defense can't do anything. So kneel it down, take it home.
No doubt
you don't
about
deserve
it.
that one, boys.
In winning situations each and every week. Victory formation. Take a knee and go on into the locker room and celebrate.
Call it a victory.
Sorry, defense.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
Damn,
They
man.
were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because
I should have not
both
lost
teams
that game.
finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14 to 11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for the Jets, they did what they needed to do.
21
They split their
fucking
first 2
points
road games of the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the
fucking
NFL
rushing yards
on EA Sports.
sad.
For more,
Look at this, 34 yards passing, and I got beat.
We sign off from Miami.
My God. Do some dumbass passes. Fuck. This man had 34 yards passing. 44 yards. OMG, I suck.